Hello, everybody. My name is Johnny Skull. I have issues, and this is Chase the Heat. Just came back on, did it a second ago, and there was no audio. I'm waiting for people to join back in, and we'll see if we have audio. We'll start this thing again. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. All right, Maxwell, Jimmy Pickles. Good to see you. Francis, hi. Cam, good to see you. Can you guys hear me? Are we getting any audio? All right, you can hear me. All right, guys. Technical glitch. Don't know what it was. So we turned it all off and now it's back on. Good to see all you guys. It's going to be hard to keep up with everybody. So what I'm going to do, thank you so much, Sean, for being here. Corey, best mods in the world are right here. But you know what? You guys watching make it easy for them. Here's what we got. Let me jump right into it. Guys, over a year ago, David Foy from Blazing Foods, the creator of the Death Nuts, the Death Nut 2.0, just amazing. What he did was he came up with, we did a collaboration. We've become very good friends, known him for years now on social media. And we did the Tube of Terror. You guys know it, pretty famous. Everybody knows it around the world. These are peanuts from something we've been hinting and teasing about for over a year now. The Death Nut 2.0. It is happening. It's not a joke. All right, so these peanuts are 60% hotter than the Tube of Terror peanuts, the original. I want to address that just for a quick second. First of all, there is 13 million Scoville pure capsaicin crystals on the peanuts. There's a misconception out there that they're 13 million Scoville heat, that's the heat for the peanuts. It's not. I'm not sure. We've never had the individually nuts tested. I'm guessing they're somewhere around 3 million in that ballpark. What we did with this recipe, we added 60% more capsaicin crystals to the recipe. Thus, this is 60% hotter. So that's how this is. So what we're going to do today is, the reason it's in a bag, and it says in the title of this video, you'll see it when you look at it later if you look at it. It says that this is the first unofficial run at the Tube of Terror 2.0. And it's unofficial because I'm pulling them out of a bag. That was sent to me by my partner, but nonetheless, I'm making them out of a bag. So it's not the official. Pretty soon there's going to be a different tube. It's going to be cool. Some facelift, new label. It's going to be very, very neat. However, when that one comes out, that'll be the official. So what I have here, I have a scale, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero this thing out. I'm going to put 1.5 ounces of peanuts on there. I'm going to follow the rules for the original Tube of Terror. Which are, if you guys know, it's 10 minutes to eat the tube, 5 minute afterburn, 10 minutes, that's it. So I'm going to do 2 of them back to back. So we're looking at 30 minutes once we get going of eating peanuts. I ate a number of these at the Fiery Foods and in go ahead and just give it in front of me. The Fiery Foods and at Zest Fest. Fiery Foods in New Mexico and Zest Fest in Dallas. They're really hot. The regular peanuts, you eat them, then you chew them up. A couple minutes later, they start to build. This hits you straight away. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, by the way, the rules on the Tube of Terror 2.0 may be different. I haven't decided yet. So we're going to do that. I'm going to get my phone ready because I'm going to follow the rules for the original tube tonight. All right, let's zero this baby out and weigh out 1.5 ounces of these evil little nuts. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. 125 of us. I love you all. For real. All right. Whoa. That didn't take long. Oh, you know what? Hang on a minute, you guys. I'm going to have to do a different unit. There we go. Nope, that's fluid ounce, milliliter. There we go. All right. So we need 1.5 ounces. I'm going to do one more just because I'm that guy. All right, so here's the first one. All right, get my phone ready. All right. Guys like scary movies? Great scary movie. I like it. Stopwatch. Let's do a timer. We're going to do the first one at 10 minutes. Hellraiser is a great movie. And one of the lines in Hellraiser, he says, Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you. So that's what we're going to do right now. But before we do, a big shout out to Chili Mama Bird, Chili Nipper, and Maria Murugamia. I love you guys. All right, let's get this thing started. Without further ado, it is showtime. Privileged white male, CTH, eats napalm, kind of tickles. It's worth doing, people. It's worth overdoing. All right, let me show you these nuts. Look at how coated these things are. Look at how gnarly they look. You smell it. Oh, put on your smell-o-vision. Takes your breath away. Put on your smell-o-vision. You can almost see fumes coming off them. Oh my gosh. It smells like pain and regret. All right. So without further ado, this is the first unofficial run at the Tube of Terror 2.0 with nuts 60% hotter than the original tube. I'm Johnny Scoville. I'm a man with issues. Let's just chase the heat. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat these things one at a time. Instantly hot. Okay. But they really are hot. So noticeably hotter than the first ones. Wow. Now, yes. When I was in New Mexico, I bet I ate maybe a half a tube of these over the couple of days I was there. But I didn't eat them just like back to back like this. These are hot. Here's the cool part. Anybody that has eaten the Tube of Terror, the first Tube of Terror, you can't eat these and not tell a difference. Huh. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. You know, it's funny. When we first came out with the tube, I told the story. Let me tell you how these arrived. David was sending me peanuts every week. Send me different peanuts. I call him on the phone. I get him on the phone, eat the peanuts, say it's not hot enough. Almost immediately. Over and over again. They kept getting hotter and hotter. These will be available. Someone asked if they could buy it. These will be available soon. Anyway, one day he sends me some peanuts, and it was so hot. But I put it in my mouth like this. He was on the phone with me. I said, "Oh, it's plutonium. It's plutonium." Chili Mama Bird. Oh, bananas. So I said, "It's plutonium. It's hot. It's awful." It wasn't so much the heat; it was the flavor. So we got in touch and used a different heat source, and we're using pure capsaicin crystals, which doesn't alter the flavor of the peanuts. So he sends me a peanut. The next peanut he sends me, put it in my mouth. Hey, Tommy, had him on the phone. I said, it's too hot. Almost immediately. My tolerance wasn't as high back then as it is right now. My mouth is on fire. My ears are burning. So he goes, what'd you say? I said, it's too hot. He goes, Johnny, I've never heard you say that. I said, oh, I don't say that too often. He goes, why do you say it's too hot? I said, because it is. Oh, man, that was just, oh. So I said, my picture's on the label. I need to be able to finish my own challenge. Back it off a little bit. So he did. And what he backed it off to is what you all know as the Tube of Terror, the one we've been selling for the last year. This is the one that I said was too hot. So all we did was go back to that recipe. Oh. All right, so we're down to, playing time. 6 minutes and 37 seconds. Wow, it's hot. Wow. These are warm. These are going to give people a problem. They really are. I mean, the tube of terror gives people a problem in general. But this one, you know what? You guys want to know the difference in the burn? You just want to know? And my tolerance right now is really high. My head's starting to sweat. To me, the first tube of terror peanuts, they're hot. And they burn. These are hot and they hurt more. It isn't just a burn, it's a hurt. So let's talk about that. Got a few more peanuts to eat. Got something to talk about. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. My heat scale. Almost shouldn't call it a heat scale. Nobody almost should. You know why? What are we really talking about when people give you a heat scale? Pain. That's what they're talking about, really, right? So that's kind of how I think. I said this on the video the other day. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. But this is how I kind of think. When I say something's a 5, like when I get to a heat level, I'm like, I'm at a 5. What it means is I can take twice as much pain. But that's my problem. Because there is that threshold. You get to the wall where it's like, oh man, one more bite, we got a problem. Or where you don't think you can take anymore. I'm just that guy that doesn't want to tap out. I don't want to admit I can't take anymore. How I'm wired. Something in me that always thinks I can take just a little bit more pain. It's burning. Throat's burning. Wow. It's hot. This is really hot. I can't imagine how hot this would have been a year ago for me. When you're a little kid, you start getting into the workforce. You think that when you get a new job and you make more money, you're always going to make that. And then you can fall back. You guys know that, right? You learn that as you're a kid. Heat tolerances are like that. You can build your tolerance, but they can fall back. You know, if you don't eat hot stuff. You know, I have a ripping tolerance right now. If I quit eating hot stuff, my tolerance would tank. Think I'd do that? New subscriber, Levi. Cut it out. Everybody welcome Levi to the family. It's a family. Long time ago, Levi, I had trouble with the word sub. I don't like it. So we don't have subs here. We have family members. But thank you. Sub is like subordinate. I just don't like the word. It's not a good word. So we have family members here. But thank you, guys. Welcome. We're a very cool family here. Very welcoming group. These are really hot. My ears are flaming right now. Boy, can you imagine the dust at the bottom of this bag? Excuse me. Don't taint your sauce, bro. Love that shirt. Man, my mouth is burning. I'm at a 6 right now. Just to be that guy, we'll do it again. That's a big one too. All right. So let's let me take some questions from you guys. My throat's on fire. Probably a 6. My throat's doing this thing. You know what? I have no tissues and my nose is running. Wasn't a Boy Scout. Not very prepared. Throat's on fire. It's doing a pulsating thing going on. So here's the second one. This looks like more than the last one. I might put a few more on, but this looks like more than the last one, but they weigh the same. My throat is where the burning is the most. All right, don't say legend, Scott. Appreciate you saying that. Just a chilly head, honestly. Yeah, the shirt's pretty cool, Tamara. I dig it. Jay's been waiting to see this. Man, I've been waiting to do this. I'm stoked about it. Cam. Okay. Oh, just felt the first. It's almost like there's a plunger. And the dope that's being sent through my veins is dopamine, naturally producing dopamine. Oh boy. I love that. Honestly. If everybody could just feel that. Here's the problem. So many people will eat 1 p.m. and go, whoa, and they'll never eat anything hot. You know? There's some people that eat something and burns them silly and they go, wow, I want to do that again. Oh, man. What are the rules? Good question. Andrew, the rules are. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm an idiot. Oh, no, I'm not an idiot. I only have 12 more seconds. I thought I let the timer expire and not set the 5-minute aftermath. Okay, so there's 10 minutes to eat all the peanuts. I just ate all the peanuts. You can't eat more than 2 at a time. It's over. So there's the end of the 10 minutes. Now I have to endure a 5-minute aftermath. And you'll see that during the entire 15 minutes, no relief of any sort. So, man, that's hot. And I want you to know something. As I'm sitting here, it's not just leveled out and kind of just chilling out. It's climbing. It's still doing this. That's another thing about these peanuts. Not only is the heat more intense, way more violent a burn. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, a lot of you guys do. You eat something and the burn is just, it's not just a creeping burn that kind of just finds you and does one of these numbers. It's just like, it's a violent, attacking, vicious burn. These have a violent burn. They burn way hotter. It hurts more than just burn. This is nice. And the burn lasts longer and the climb is greater. So embrace the heat. Do you know what's funny? Who said that? Embrace the heat. Oh, Tommy. Tom, you know what? You got to embrace your pain. That's a big part of it. So, you know what I'm doing? What Junior doesn't know won't bum him out. This is his shirt. You guys know what happens when you blow your nose when your throat's on fire? Do you guys know what happens when you do that? Oh, exquisite. You blow your nose. It feels like your throat and your mouth is just like coated in gasoline. And when you blow your nose, it's like there's a little dude in your throat going with a match. And I mean, everything just gets lit up immediately. Just like you go from like a 5 to an 8. Flares up and then comes back down. Flared up to about a 7 for me. All right. Sorry. 6 more questions. Do you get a natural high, if you will, from eating hot things? Do you? Johnny Johnson. I'm getting a high right now. Scary to say that. Kind of bums people out. But it is what it is. It's a natural high. It's completely... So let's talk just for a second about the health benefits. Do you guys understand that there's more vitamin C in a pepper? I mean, green pepper, bell pepper, habanero, reaper, any pepper across the board. There's more vitamin C in one pepper than there is in 3 California oranges. It's great antioxidants. I don't get sick. Someone made a joke the other day and posted it on one of the YouTube videos that I contracted the coronavirus, and the coronavirus was quarantined for 2 weeks. That's how we roll. Anyhow, I don't get sick, so there's a lot of great health benefits from this. Burning. It tastes like burning. 2 minutes, 9 seconds, folks. We'll jump into number 2. My heat's probably at maybe a 6 now. Probably a 6. The heat is a great experience. Those nuts are just rude. The heat is a great experience. Those nuts just rude as they're a great flavor. Oh, man, no, there's amazing flavor. I wish I had the Tucateri with me. There's Carolina Reaper, 7-Pot Dougler, Muga Scorpion, Chocolate Bootla, Chocolate Ghost are the peppers. So, and because the capsaicin crystals have 0 flavor, all you're getting is the pepper flavor, the peppers. The great thing is, what's really funny? I'm glad you brought that up. At every event when we do, people come, I don't eat the hottest nut you got. We always start them off in the medium because we don't want to hurt anybody. Oh boy, it's great. The first thing they do when they eat the peanut, is the same thing. Everybody has the same sort of reaction. They say, "Oh, it tastes really great." About 3 minutes into it, they're like, "Oh my gosh!" With this, it's heat straight away, full on heat straight away. Hey, Melody Trotter, thank you so much for your comment today. I want to tell you that was touching. I want you to know that got me right in the feels, big time. So thank you. My prayers are with you always. Melody says, "What's the difference between pepper burn and tincture?" A tincture burn is a way more violent burn. To me, it depends on me. If you ate a whole Reaper and one drop of tincture, I think the Reaper would probably have more of a burn. But if you did like a dropper full of tincture and a Reaper, I think you're getting more of a burn from the Reaper. And the nice thing about it is this: that's why tinctures are so good. If you want to build your tolerance, because I want you to think about this for a minute. If you want to build your tolerance eating peppers, you know what a lot of people are faced with? All I can eat is a habanero. So your next jump, what are you going to go to? A lot of people go to a ghost. It's a huge, significant jump. So people will cut a piece of a ghost pepper off and do that. And then you're committing to eating pods. With tincture, it's just a drop, people. Just a drop. All right. So I'm getting lit up here. This is how you do it. All right. So we're gonna go back to the 10 minutes, and we're gonna do another one. And we're gonna see if we can get that 6 or 7 up to like 8 or 9, huh? I don't feel like I'm showing you enough of a pain face here. All right, here we go, folks. Train is leaving. I might leave this tincture around. You know how I am. Put it right here so you can see it. Because if it's worth doing, it's worth overdone. Wow, just right away hot. But I swear to you, they taste great. Sweetness to them, almost like a honey roasted thing, but they got this great pepper flavor. And hot, forget about it. Gigi says, bring on the pain days. I'm hoping. Excuse me. Junior's battling demons or something. Foleyfield 187 says, how do you do this? It's like ask a bird about how it flies. She says, I fly. I don't know. This is what I do. Oh. Oh. These are hot. We never had, somebody's asked what the heat on these. I don't know. We never had them melt, sent off. Hot as can be. Tory, tinctures taste like peppers to me, or you can have them flavored, while extracts taste like motor oil. No, I'm being too kind to motor oil. Extract tastes like regret and metal, and just like a metallic, awful chemical. It has that chemical flavor to it. Don't dig it. Not about it at all. Oh boy. Can't read what that said. Oh, it's getting hot. You know what? Here's another good thing about peanuts versus a pepper. You can wolf down a pepper real quick, like a whole pepper, chew it before you realize what you're doing, and have that pepper in you. And you're like, pardon me. With these peanuts, for the most part, you're going to tap out and back off way before you're going to eat enough of them to really be a problem. But don't kid yourself. You can eat enough of these to have a real problem. There are 3 or 4 videos on YouTube. True story. Where people sit down and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. Today I'm doing Johnny Scoville's Tube Terror. Sit down on YouTube. On video. Call 911. I need help. Ambulance comes. They end the video getting into an ambulance. There's like 3 or 4. Kid you not. Wow. Did I start the timer? Yeah, I did. 6 minutes. Thank you. 6 minutes and 18 seconds. Wow, that last one was like, oh. You know how, like, you ever get a bag of chips, like Doritos when you're a kid? And you get one that looks like something happened during the production, and it looks like you took a blow, like a blow thing on reverse, and just blew all kinds of powder on it, and it's like coated and thick, and it doesn't make any sense how there's so much powder on that one. I just got one of these. I bet you if we had these things tested, I don't know, they'd be hot. You know, the truth is, SHU ratings, it doesn't much matter. Do they burn your face off? Yeah, they do. Now, what would they do for you at the hospital? You know, I only came close once. A couple times. But really close once. The plutonium challenge. I almost went to the hospital. Like 3 o'clock in the morning. Start making God deals. God, please help me. I'll be a better person. And then you're not getting helped. It's not helping. Because it's got to course through your system. Then you start saying, like, well, please kill me then. Because this is brutal. Like 4 o'clock in the morning, I was like, maybe I should go to the hospital. But then I thought about what he just asked. I'd get there. And the doctor would say, I'd be doubled up on the floor. Like I'm giving birth to something. And the doctor would say, what happened? I'd say, oh, I'm having YouTube channel. I ate some plutonium. I'm dying. He said, pardon me, ate some what? It's plutonium. No, not the element. So it's an extract. Oh, peppers. And he'd say, write it out, cowboy. That's what he'd say. He'd say, I'll give you some milk. So I didn't want, so I wrote it out. It's crazy. It was an awful one. Boy, you guys, I'm hearing things. I'm getting auditory hallucinations. My ears are popping. 4 minutes. I better hurry up. Did you guys see the last one? The 5 bowls or 5 tubes of terror in a bowl? I almost didn't make that because of the time. That was really scary. I don't watch my own videos ever, but I watched the tail end of that one. That was a close call. So you're having a wow, wow. That's why I'm hearing in my ears. Wow, 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 wow. I'm hurting right now. Oh, sorry. Furnace face. My throat is on fire, man. Golly. Where are we at here? Well, that could have been a bummer, huh? Stomach is burning. Par for the course. Day at the office. It's an occupational hazard. I've come to accept it, embrace it. It is my friend. I was telling somebody really close to me recently about something I heard years and years ago. It made me change my approach and my look at pain. I have a unique relationship with it, to say the least. It was from a person in Vietnam who had been captured, and he was tortured every day. Beating with bamboo poles. It was just awful what they did to him. And he said something I'll never forget. He said, like one day a week, they wouldn't beat him. They had like a day off. He said, as nuts as it sounds, on that day off, he missed it. Think about that. When I don't eat pepper, a day without this, I missed it. Oh, they're not going to know about that. Everybody wants to know about what happens to me in the bathroom. You guys think I would do this? Something bad happened to me in the bathroom? I want to tell you guys something. Think of tolerances in 3 places, okay? First tolerance is in your mouth. How much heat can you take? How hot can your mouth get if you say, well, I can't take it more? There's the first place. Second place is your gut. 2 years ago, if I ate 1 Carolina Reaper, I had cramps. Today, I can eat a dozen of them. Pass them like they're cherry tomatoes. No big deal. So there's the second place. So how your tolerance gets here, this builds the quickest. This comes third, or second. The third is your tolerance back there. The business you conduct in the Oval Office. If we can say that. It builds everywhere. I don't have a problem. Wouldn't do this. I'm a talented guy. There's a lot of things I could do in life. You know, if that hurt me like that, I disappear. It doesn't hurt me like that. Truly. Stunning how fascinated people are by that. Oh. Sweating. I never sweat. You know the kind of stuff that has to happen to me to get me to sweat. All right. So, let's talk about the heat here. I'm at a solid 6 and climbing. Maybe a 7. Yeah, maybe a 7. Oh, yeah, 7. I got it. All right, now we do 5-minute afterburn. Put a fork in this thing. All right, so next time you look at a bottle of pills like Vicodin or Percocet or any of those, have these warning labels. Just don't operate heavy machinery. Don't drive a car. I don't like pills like that because I've had back surgery and I've needed them. I don't like them. I didn't take aspirin. Every time I take one of those pills, you know what I want to do? Get on some heavy equipment or drive a car. You shouldn't do it. Bad idea. Stuff here should come with a warning too. What kind of, I'm thinking about a different warning on the next one. Nick Allen. So I got drunk and bought your spoon, forgot about it the next day and bought it again. Not even mad. Oh, now my tongue. Now the heat. You know what's happening now? Oh, this is neat. Wasn't expecting that. Wow. Listen to this. He's been in my throat for the last 20 minutes. Just now it's creeping forward again. Like now the center of my tongue. It's like I licked an oven door. See, here's the thing though. Now my endorphins are flying. Dopamine is coursing through my system. My heat now feels like a 2. I mean, I know my mouth is burning, but I just don't care. It feels so good. The heat in my stomach. Better now, pardon me. Heat in my stomach might be a 4 or 5. Let me tell you how crazy this gets. I'm used to capsaicin cramps. You get too much capsaicin in your system, it happens. As it's snaking through your intestine. Each time it goes around a corner, you're doubled over with pain. It's called a wave of cramps. It's brutal. Those capsaicin cramps, that's when you take too much. I've got to the point now where I like the first one. First couple waves, I dig it. The last wave, I dig that one. It's the ones in the middle I don't like so much. Nothing like cap cramps. Boy, if you've never had them, there's nothing like it. Whew. Heather Bazinga, is she here? I thought I might have seen her earlier. Heather Bazinga said, she has children. She said cap cramps. Told me this, South Carolina. Said cap cramps are worse than childbirth. Like what? So We got some tincture from Tommy Broom. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Tears. I kid you not. Ha, it's a good thing. I got tears. You believe that? Precious stuff tears are. You know that? I don't know what tears taste like. My mouth is burning too much to tell. I wonder if my tears burn. Pretty curious. Tommy Broom. All right. So here's a dropper full of Tommy's one-off Johnny Scoville. This is what I've been training with. You can see it right there, you guys. Because if it's worth doing. Yes. I feel so good right now. I wish you guys could know what this feels like. A lot of you do. Wouldn't trade this for anything. On tap, on demand. Anytime you want it, you can feel this way. You guys understand that? Oh, it's amazing. Healthy for you. Oh, now my eyes are burning. There's so much capsaicin in my system that it's coming out of my tear ducts. How about that, huh? And I haven't put my fingers in my eyes. Everybody else says, oh, you touched your eyes. No, I didn't. Didn't do it. So pain has a face, people. You saw it. See it all the time with me. Look at your relationship to pain. Next time you eat something too hot, instead of panicking, try to embrace it. Try to say to yourself, let me see if there's something I can find in here that I can somehow find enjoyable. What ends up happening is they'll carry over. It won't just be peppers. I passed out. You guys remember this? A couple months ago? It was right before a trip. Squatting down, stood up too fast, passed out, split my head open. Really damaged ligaments in my knee. Every morning when I get up, the first 10 steps hurt like crazy. I love it. So what ends up happening is your relationship with pain with respect to chilies can transfer and move over, and your relationship to pain, just everyday life pain, that can change. And you think that's not people think I'm a freak because of the whole this. When I get hurt, it isn't like when you get hurt. You know what I mean? I break something, I'm gonna find something there that's gonna tickle me. Call me a lunatic. Call me a savage. Guilty as charged. All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being with me. Put a fork in it. It was the first unofficial run at 2 Tubes of Terror 2.0. Thank you for being with me. I love you all. I mean that. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was